morning. Welcome to this episode of Hypnotist Bernie's Exposition. Joining us tonight is Leanna.
Hi.
How are you doing, Leanna?
Good, how are you?
Good, good. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm 27. Oh, I shouldn't say that. 27. I'm a model from Boston, and yay.
How long have you been in Boston?
I grew up in Boston. I just moved back from Las Vegas after 6 years, but
Okay.
grew up here.
Okay. What was the reason for you to move there, and what was the reason why you moved back?
Money to move there,
Okay.
and family to move back.
Oh, okay. Sounds like the good reason to me.
Yeah.
So what line of work do you do?
I'm currently modeling and acting.
Okay. Okay. How's that working out for you?
Good, except stage fright.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't really go hand in hand.
Oh yeah. Tell me about that.
Every time I audition for something in front of camera, or I get ready for a runway show, I don't breathe. So
Oh, yeah.
I get red and I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
Oh yeah. When was the first time this happened to you?
About 6 years ago.
Okay.
Probably 6 years ago.
Okay. Tell me about what happened.
I prepare for it, I plan for it, I practice at home. I get there and I freeze. I get flustered and I get nervous and I break out in hives.
So what was the gig about?
It was for Perfect TV.
Okay.
And it was a runway show with Mo Monticello.
Nice.
And I ended up just not breathing and kind of, as opposed to stomping a runway, I just kind of ran down it.
Oh yeah.
And ran back.
Okay.
And then hid behind the curtain.
It's an athletic wear.
Yeah, real fast. As fast as you can go down the runway.
Show, yeah.
Yeah, didn't work out too well. And I recently did the exact same thing at the Beast of Fashion, kind of ran down the runway and then ran back.
Okay, okay. So for those of us, for the very few of us who are watching who are not familiar with fashion shows, how is it usually done?
You want to have presence and be out there a significant amount of time so you're seen and you're showing off your designer's clothes as opposed to running really quick so people get a glimpse. You want to walk fast but not run.
Okay.
And you got to own the runway as opposed to jog down it.
Okay. Oh, everybody own it in their own way, right?
Yeah. Mine's very quick.
Did you ever get coaching, or do they instruct you, or?
I've taken a few classes, and during the class, I do very well.
Okay.
But when it comes time to actually deliver lines in front of a camera for an audition, or to walk a runway, everything that I've got at the front of my mind goes completely blank, and I freeze.
Okay. What about audition? Could you tell me a time where you feel this way at an audition?
Most recently was in Las Vegas. I was auditioning for Battle of the Bodies TV show.
Okay, nice.
And I had, I prepared and I prepared and I prepared. And as soon as they said, Leanna, I walked in the room and I went, and he said, okay, can you just say your name and where you're from, whatnot on camera? And I went, and he just kind of looked at me like,
oh, all right.
And so I went, okay, thanks, and turned around and walked out.
Okay.
Needless to say, I didn't get the show.
Hey, you got this show.
Right? Which is much more important. It's in Boston.
Yeah, it is in Boston. You do very well. So what do you think is, in your mind, or in your thoughts, what do you think is holding you up?
I don't know. I don't want to look like an idiot.
Okay.
I always think I'm going to do something or say something or whatever. I get so nervous with people watching me.
Okay.
I love to be watched, but not when I know people are watching me.
Okay.
I guess.
Okay. So TV is perfect.
TV is great. I love it because I'm just watching myself. And I love that.
What do you think you need to do?
Get over it.
Okay.
I know I have the skill and ability.
Okay.
But actually knowing that when I'm in the moment is not, it's just they're not connecting.
you said you did well in classes, right?
Mhm.
What do you think is the difference between rehearsing it in a classroom and or on a runway show or when you're at an audition? What is, I mean, to you, not
It's
to over-resonate, like to you.
I'm good at
personally.
practice.
What is the difference?
I don't know. I think that knowing that I'll have the chance to redo it in class,
Okay.
and then having the chance to practice it and have someone go, okay, that was good, but do this.
Okay.
So it's a redo, as opposed to being in a runway show where it's like, when they say, go, that's your one chance.
Okay.
So I kind of take all the technique and throw it out in the air and just run through it.
Okay. What was going through your mind?
Oh my god, 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 oh my god.
Only 7 times?
Couple. At least a couple. Am I doing this right? Do I look like a fool? Am I doing this right? I know I am, but I'm thinking about all the people critiquing me and not hearing it, and I'm like, okay, just get to the end. And then run back.
Okay. In a perfect world, what do you think the thought process would be?
Just take a deep breath, to own the runway, to be able to do it confidently,
Right.
to take my time and just do it how I do it in practice, or do it
Right.
by the technique.
Do you feel that you were trying to repeat what you have done in the practice rather than owning your practice and just go
Yes.
and do it?
Yes.
Right. So maybe the practice, it seems to me like the practice is holding you back.
Probably.
Right. And what do you think is the purpose of the practice?
To get better.
To you, like, I mean.
To do it perfectly. Which I think might also be holding me back, because I'm so...
No, I mean, like, technically, how does practice help you in a very down-to-earth practitioner approach?
Because you get the step-by-step, they tell you, put your hands on your hips, now do this, now do this. But I think when it comes down to it, I'm over-analyzing every move.
Right. Right. But this is just my opinion, and I guess not psychology, right? Tell me if this applies to you or does not apply to you, right? I know when people play sports, they practice making the shot over and over again.
Yeah.
Just so, in game time, they don't have to think to how to make the shot, right? They just make the shot, right? So like, when they're about to make the shot, they're not thinking, am I doing this right? They just unconsciously do that, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, do you think that would apply
Yes.
better to you?
Yeah.
And I guess, and this is just like my way of looking at it, right? A lot of times I think practice is so that you can get such a technical proficiency that you can be more aware of your surrounding and your situation. And you can devote your mental faculty onto the situation more than just doing the technique, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like throwing a football, like it's not just throwing the perfect line, right? It's also in game. You want to know where everybody is and where it's going and the situation.
Right.
I guess in a runway, you want to. No, I haven't done this. I wish I can.
Right. It's fun. It is fun.
Right. Yeah, but I haven't had the opportunity yet. If you're an agent and looking for like a male model, give me a call. Or give her a call too. But I guess like you want to connect to the people who is watching you, right? You want to be aware of the situation.
And I'm usually not.
Right. So you're so intense, focused on doing this perfectly.
Yes.
You forgot the purpose of you being there.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. I don't stop and pose, and I don't stop and pose, because like there's certain points.
That's not in the practice, right?
No, you just do it in the practice. You don't think about your photographers in the press, and I think when you're actually in a show with photographers and press, who are so much a part of the show, and so important, that's your key point, is to stop and pose and stop and pose. And me, I just want to, okay, I did it good, now I go back.
Right. So I guess like the the best models are the one that could interact
Yeah.
the best with, you know, the audience,
Mhm.
the photographers,
Mhm.
and know what's going on in the backstage.
Yes.
Right, you know. So in a way, it seems like your education in modeling is holding you back a little bit.
A little bit.
Because you couldn't take it to the next level, right?
Right.
Like if you got perfect in every test, what's next, right?
Right.
Yeah. So what do you think you need to change your thought process in order to take your career to the next level?
To be comfortable enough with myself to be aware of other people
Okay.
at events, or to, like for an audition, to be able to do it without being so paranoid,
Right.
in a sense, or concerned with, oh my god, what are they gonna think, or what are they gonna say, or is that dumb?
Right. Do you think that well, would this be a correct assessment to say that you feel you need to be perfect at all the time?
Do I feel that now?
No, I mean like at audition.
Yes.
And at the fashion
Yes.
runway, yeah. But do you think that is also like something that is unattainable and is holding you back? Right?
Probably.
From really pushing your limits.
Probably.
Right.
I am probably, since I've been born, a self-proclaimed perfectionist.
Right.
But it's not obtainable. It's not a realistic.
Right. It's like in a way like being perfect is less than being imperfect, right?
Yeah.
If you're imperfect, you're always moving and growing.
Right.
Where it's like a test, right? If you're perfect in a 6th grade test,
There's nowhere else to
yeah,
go.
and that's it, right?
Yeah.
Or if you got this BE plus
Then you can still move on.
in your master's
Right.
degree, you still got a lot more than the perfect 6th grade, right?
Right.
So you may want to move out of that.
Yeah.
To gain a new perspective, right?
Yes.
So how would you change this attitude?
I don't know.
What do you think is so appealing about the word perfect?
Flawless,
Okay.
I think.
But do you think that is you spend more time avoiding to do things than actually trying to do things?
Probably.
Right. So you spend your attention focusing on what not to do.
Yeah. As
rather than
opposed to what to
focusing
do.
on what to do, right?
Even if I make a mistake, like I would, for example, say there's an audition.
Right.
If I get myself worked up enough, like, oh, I don't think I'll get it, or I'm gonna be, maybe I won't do it as good as somebody else, I will completely avoid the audition, as opposed to going, giving it a shot,
Right.
possibly getting it,
Right. I mean,
or getting constructive criticism from it, and going to the next audition, and then getting that.
right. And you're not the only person who is doing this. A lot of people are also experiencing the same problem, because I think we are brought up through education to be aware of the mistakes, right? Like you don't get graded on how good you did, but you graded on how many mistakes you make.
Yeah.
And then you learn to feel the pain of mistake, and you learn to move through the process, the system, by not making mistakes.
Right.
So when you're done with schooling, you just have this monkey in your back, and you go, is this a mistake? Is this a mistake?
Right.
Rather than saying, is doing this, the right thing to do, or is this
Right.
a cool thing to do? Or can I experiment with this? I guess that would be a word, like consider yourself more experimental. Is that word more comfortable? Try to do something different.
Yeah.
Whenever you do something different, you got to make a mistake, right?
Yes.
Right. And I know I've been giving a lot of sports analogy, but if you look at commentators and playoffs, they will always talk about, are the players afraid to make a mistake?
Yeah.
Right. And the winning team, by not afraid of making mistake, they don't make a lot of mistakes.
Right.
And they are more able to take action and see opportunity and take it from there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. I'm like, wow. Yeah. Because putting it in a runway sense, if I were to throw it to the wind or whatever it's called, and just do it and feel it, it would come out a lot better than holding my breath and running through it.
Right.
Thinking toe heel, toe heel, toe heel. As opposed to trying, a new turn or a new something. Yeah.
Maybe that's the key, right? Feel it.
Yeah.
Feel the runway.
Yeah. As opposed to feeling,
because you
oh my
already
God, don't
know
screw
the
up.
technical aspect. You can do it with your eyes closed.
Yeah.
You don't need to practice anymore, right?
Right.
It's like doing, 2 + 2. Like you don't have to work it out, but you want to spend your attention, focus on what you're buying.
Yeah.
In a store rather than doing the math. This is $4, right? Yeah. So I guess hypnosis today is going to help you move towards that level, and come back in a few weeks, and when you are America's top model or Vogue, and remember to come back here and bring your friends.
Yeah, right.
And we'll have a show. Yeah.
Sweet.
So what we're about to do is hypnosis.
Okay.
I'm not going to do anything to hurt you in any ways.
Okay.
I would like your cooperation. Is that okay? Hypnosis is not sleep. At no point you'll be unconscious. You'll still be aware of everything that's happening around you. And it's a little bit like trying to fall asleep. The harder you try to fall asleep, the harder it is for you to fall asleep, right? So don't try to go into hypnosis.
Okay.
Just follow the sound of my voice.
Okay.
And relax and enjoy the process.
Okay.
All right, just sit back a little bit, put your feet flat on the floor. I want you to just focus all your attention on the tip of my fingers. As soon as the tip of my finger touches your forehead, I would like you to close your eyes. Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as you close your eyes, I would just like you to relax. Just let yourself drift. And as soon as you close your eyes, I just want you to imagine yourself on a warm, sunny beach. And you can feel the ray of the sun on the tip of your nose. Feel the ray of the sun on your cheek, your shoulders. You feel warm and relaxed as soon as you close your eyes. And just let yourself drift. Deep breath in. And just let it out. That's right. Another deep breath in. Just let it out. That's right. Warm and relaxed. Loose and limp. That's right. Just let yourself go. And drift. That's right. You can still hear the sound in the room. It won't disturb you at all. All you have to do is listen to the sound of my voice. And just let the sound of my voice flow through the mind, flows through your body, making you feel so good, warm, and relaxed. The count of 3, I would like you to open your eyes and stare at the tip of my finger again. And the next time I say sleep, I would like you to go twice as deep into hypnosis, feeling twice as good, twice as comfortable. 1, 2, 3, eyes open, and just stare at the tip of my finger. This time, as soon as you close your eyes, I would just like you to imagine that you're a rag doll. The rag doll has no bones, just lay there loose, limp, and relaxed. As soon as you close your eyes this time, I would like you to feel the entire body just hang loose, limp, and relaxed. All the stress and all the tension will leave the joints, the bones, the nose, the cheek. You can just feel totally relaxed, totally comfortable, and let go of all the worry, all let go and sleep. Loose, limp, and relax. That's right. Loose, limp, and relax. Let go and sleep. Going deeper and deeper down. More relaxed. That's right. Every part of your mind is relaxed. Every part of your body is relaxed. That's right. Let the sound of my voice enter your mind through your body, and each part that this warm wave of the sun touches, whether it is your shoulder, or your finger, or your back, or your knees, you can just let go of that stress, let go of the tension. And whatever that is holding you back, whatever stress that is holding you back, you just let go and let them dissipate into the atmosphere. That's right. Just let go and sleep. I would like you to imagine a very beautiful place right in front of you. You can step into this beautiful place, or you can look at it from afar. But just focus your attention there, and your unconscious mind is open and ready to accept all the beneficial things that I'm saying to you right now. Now you know, and I know, we've just talked about this, that you'll be much better, and you are being much better every day as a model and as an actress. And all you have to do right now is to really feel the runway. Have that strong nerve that you will be able to carry with you with confidence, like you own the runway. And as you walk through the runway, you'll find it so natural and so easy that you're totally connected with the emotions of the people that are watching you, and you're totally connected with the emotions of the photographer, and you're fully aware of your surrounding, because you feel as if you are bigger than yourself. You have perfect control over your mind and your body, and your feet and your body will just react automatically like you have been trained. And you'll be able to use your training with the utmost best of your ability. You know you can do that, you're trained to do that, and you have been doing it very, very well. Your mind and your body, and the way you smile, the way you look, the way you turn your body in front of the camera, you know exactly what to say, you know exactly how to smile, you know exactly and instinctually where to look. You won't have to think about it, you won't have to worry about it, none of that will enter your mind. You will just be in this zone where everything is as it seems, everything is as it should be. You find it very easy, very relaxed, very confident. And when you're at the audition, you will not think about how people are judging you. You will not let their opinion sway you in any way. You will just go and perform the best that you can, because you know that you're trained and you're capable and you're experienced in doing a very, very great job. That's right. I want you to take a minute to let all these positive words to sink into your unconscious mind. And next time, when you go on audition, or when you go on the runway, you'll just be automatically and instinctually react calmly, full of confidence, full of self-esteem, very easily, and able to perform the best that you can. And you'll find it very easy to locate and hear all the positive suggestions, all the positive reinforcement, and all the good things that people are seeing in front of you or behind of you. And you find it very easy to incorporate all those kind of words and all the smile back into your routine so that you can be a much better model the next time around. That's right. At the count of 3, I would like you to open your eyes. And when you hear me say the word sleep, once again, you could just close your eyes and go twice as deep in hypnosis. As long as you close your eyes again this time, you find that all the words that I have just given you and all the positive things you've learned in the last half hour will go directly into your unconscious mind. 1, 2, 3, eyes open. How are you?
Wow.
Feeling good?
That's crazy.
Oh yeah?
Wow.
How do you feel?
Great.
Okay, look up here. Sleep. I'm going to count from 1 to 5. When you reach number 5, you can come back to this room feeling great, amazing, fully alert, with a big smile on your face. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whenever you're ready, 5. Welcome back.
Hi.
Feels good, doesn't it?
Wow, feels great.
Yeah. How do you feel?
Insanely relaxed.
Really?
Yeah.
Right. Well,
Wow.
join us next week on Hypnotist Bernie's Exposition. Let's talk more about this.